ஹாய் ஹலோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ், இப்போ நம்ம வந்து மைக்ரோபயாலஜி வந்து பார்த்துடலாம். சரிங்களா? ஸோ த ஃபஸ்ட்டு கொஸ்டின் இஸ், ஹூ இஸ் த ஃபாதர் ஆஃப் ஆன்டிசெப்டிக் சர்ஜரி? ஸோ ஆப்ஷன் ஏ புட் கோச்சா, இல்லை ஆப்ஷன் சி ஜோசப் லிஸ்டரா, இல்லை ஆப்ஷன் டி அலெக்சாண்டர் ஃப்ளமிங்கா? த கரெக்ட் ஆன்சர் இஸ் ஆப்ஷன் சி ஜோசப் லிஸ்டர். ஸோ ஹூ இஸ் தி ஃபாதர் ஆஃப் ஆன்டிசெப்டிக் சர்ஜரி? ஜோசப் லிஸ்டர். Then the second question, lopotrichous arrangement refers to option A flagella all around the cella, illa option B tufts of flagella at one pole, illa option C single flagellum at one pole, option D flagella at both poles. So which is the correct answer? So what is the question? Lopotrichous arrangement refers to the correct answer is option B tufts of flagella at one pole. So I can give the explanation. Lopotrichous means it's of flagella at one pole. Monotrichous single flagellum at one pole. And peritrichous flagella all around the cell. And amphitrichous means flagella at both poles. So the correct answer is lopotrichous tufts of flagella at one pole is the correct answer. Then the third question, the concentration of glutaraldehyde using in high level disinfection is option A 2%, option B 0.5%, option C 1.5%, and option D 1%. What is the question? The concentration of glutaraldehyde using in high level disinfection is, so the correct answer is %. Then the fourth question, transfer of genetic information through free DNA is called option A transformation, option B transduction, and option C conjugation, and option D ligation. The correct answer is option A transformation. What is the question? Transfer of genetic information through free DNA is called option A transformation is the correct answer. Then question number 5, McConaughey agar is an example of option A differential medium, option B transport medium, option C enriched medium, option D anaerobic media. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is option A differential medium. Then the next question, question number 6, latent infection means option A clinical effects are not apparent, option B typical manifestations are not evident, option C parasites remain hidden in the tissues, and option D infection occurring from within the host body. What is the correct answer? What is the question? Listen to the question. Latent infection means, so the correct answer is option A clinical effects are not apparent. Then the seventh question, lysozyme is present in option A cerebrospinal fluid, and option B saliva, option C sweat, and option D urine. The correct answer is option B saliva. Then we can go to the next question, question number 8, all are heterophile antigen tests except option A well Felix reaction, Option B, Paul Bunner test, and option C, Rose-Waller test, and option D, cold agglutination test. So what is the question? Question number 8, all are heterophile antigen test except. So the correct answer is option C, Rose-Waller test. So I can give you the explanation. So heterophile antigen test detect antibodies that react with antigens from different species. The tests listed are used to diagnose various infections. Heterophile antigen tests are Weil-Felix reaction. It detects rickettsial infection, and Paul-Bunner's test detects infectious mononucleus caused by Epstein-Barr virus, and cold agglutination test detects cold agglutins associated with certain infection. And the Rose-Waller test is a non-heterophile test. It only detects rheumatoid factor in rheumatoid arthritis, not a heterophile antigen test. So which is among the options which is not the heterophile antigen test? The wrong answer is Rose-Waller test is the wrong answer. Then we can go to the next question. Question number 9. Hapten is option A, the same as epitope. Option B, small molecular weight molecules. Option C, requires carrier for specific antibody production. And option D, simple haptens can precipitate. So the correct answer is option B and option C. Both are correct answer only. The hapten is option B, small molecular weight molecules. And option C, it requires carrier for specific antibody production. So the hapten is small molecular weight molecules, and it requires carrier for specific antibody production. So both option B and C is correct only. So we can go to the next question. Question number 10. Which immunoglobulin has the longest half-life? Option A, immunoglobulin G. Option B, immunoglobulin A. Option C, immunoglobulin M. And option D, immunoglobulin D. So the correct answer is option A, immunoglobulin G. So what is the question? Which immunoglobulin has the longest half-life? The correct answer, option A, immunoglobulin G. Then we can go to the next question. Question number 11. Secretory piece of immunoglobulin A is synthesized by option A, plasma cells, option B, antigen presenting cells, and option C, epithelial cells, and option D, malt. So what is the correct answer? What is the question? Listen to the question. Secretory piece of immunoglobulin A is synthesized by. So the correct answer is option C, epithelial cells. Then we can go to the next question. Question number 12. The source of the streptokinase used for thrombolytic therapy is option A, Streptococcus, agar-lactiae, and B, option B, Streptococcus aureus, and option C, Streptococcus pyogenes, and option D, Streptococcus mutans. The correct answer is option B, Streptococcus aureus. Then we can go to the next question. Question number 13. Dian's phenomenon is seen in option A, Proteus, option B, Klebsiella, and option C, Pseudomonas, and option D, Providencia. So what is the question? Dian's phenomenon is seen in. The correct answer, option A, Proteus. The generation time of Mycobacterium tuberculosis is Option A 20 days, option B 20 hours, and option C 20 minutes, and option D 20 seconds. So what is the correct answer? What is the question? The generation time of Mycobacterium tuberculosis. So the correct answer is option B 20 hours only. Then we can go to the next question, question number 15. Epstein-Barr virus is associated with the following except option A nodular lymphocyte predominant Hodgkin's lymphoma, and option B Hodgkin's lymphoma, and option C non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and option D Duncan's disease. What is the correct answer? So what is the question? Listen to the question. Epstein-Barr virus associated with the following except. So the correct answer is option A nodular lymphocyte predominant Hodgkin's lymphoma. This is the wrong answer. So Epstein-Barr virus is associated with Hodgkin's lymphoma and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and Duncan's disease. So we can go to the next question, question number 16. Mumps virus affected all except option A adrenals, option B parotid, and option C testes, and option D pancreas. So mumps virus affects parotid glands, testes, and pancreas except adrenals. So the correct answer is option A adrenals. So mumps virus affected all except option A adrenals. So we can go to the next question, question number 17. The gene coding for core of HIV is option A GAG gene, option B ENV, option C POL, option D REV. So the correct answer is option A GAG gene. What is the question? The gene coding for core of HIV is GAG gene. Option A is the correct answer. So we can go to the next question. Question number 18. All are sexual spores except option A ascospores, option B basidospores, option C sporangiospores, and option D zygospores. So the correct answer is option A. So wrong. Wait just a minute. What is the question? Question number 18. All are sexual spores except. So the correct answer is option C sporangiospores. So the sporangiospores is not the sexual spores. Others, option A ascospores, and option B basidospores, and option D zygospores are all sexual spores. So option C sporangiospores is not a sexual spores. So what is the question? All are sexual spores except option C sporangiospores is the correct answer. We can go to the question number 19. Which of the following is a dimorphic fungus? Option A Rhinosporidium, option B Histoplasma, and option C Cryptococcus, and option D Dermatophytes. So what is the question? Question number 19. Which of the following is a dimorphic fungus? The correct answer is option B Histoplasma. So we can go to the next question. Question number 20. Varicella zoster vaccine is a option A killed vaccine, option B live attenuated vaccine, and option C toxide, and option D recombinant vaccine. So what is the correct answer? Option B live attenuated vaccine. So what is the question? Varicella zoster vaccine is a option B live attenuated vaccine. That's all. So 20 we had finished 20 question in microbiology. In next video we can see another 20 questions like this. Thank you.